It's build time. Welcome back to Thick Glass. And today we have a special guest.
Hello, it's me, Trashkateer.
We have my man Trashkateer with me, and we're going to do a shell challenge. Now, normally shell challenges are actually a Sims thing, and I see a lot of fantastic Sims creators doing them. They're going to be some on the screen here and here and here. Go check them out. Oh, we're going to do the Minecraft version. So, Trashkateer behind me is going to build me a shell, and then in half an hour, I have to turn it into something really cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, give me my wool back.
All right, before we kick on, please go check out the Trashkateer's SMP. It is stunning. I'm in there. That's my build right there. You know what? It's completely inclusive. It's a really safe place to build and enjoy the company of the people who are in there. Also, check out his Twitch and his YouTube. Talking about YouTube, though, we actually have a joint channel as well. It's called The Trash House. Right now, it is kind of just gaming and stuff, but there will be some Minecraft content hitting there soon. It is already recorded. So make sure you go and actually check that out. All right, so I'm going to take you down here and show you where we're building. This is the really cute little area that I found. I cannot believe this seed. This is so pretty.
It is beautiful. Like, I love this little place. Wow.
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 Now, what I'm thinking is you have 5 minutes, and that is
5 minutes. Oh,
you have 5 minutes, and I'm going to put a timer up, and you are going to build a shell of. Get creative. You can do literally however you think it should look. Do it. You can do it as outlines. You can do it as blocks. You could make it like Mr. Squiggle and literally just do dots around that I have to connect. It is totally up to you. I trust you.
Cool.
We have built together for years, so I am excited to see what you come up with.
I'm excited to see what you, in fact, come up with, because all I'm doing is placing some cyan wool, and that's not very exciting compared to whatever the heck you do.
But what we are going to do to make things interesting, I'm going to let you pick 2 blocks that I have to use throughout the build.
Ooh. Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to have a little look through the inventory. I'm just going to see what pops out to me. Okay, we're going to go reinforced deep slate. Oh, there's so many pretty blocks. I always forget about like the glazed terracotta. Like, they are nice.
Glazed terracotta. Okay.
Reinforced deep slate and a honey block.
And honey. Oh, actually, I have learned something recently that I can do with a honey block that'll look really good, I reckon.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
Pause. Quick review. Trashkateer has 5 minutes to create any shell that he wants, and I have 30 minutes to turn that shell into something beautiful. The only condition is I have to use 2 blocks that Trashkateer has picked, and in this case, that is reinforced deep slate and honey. And if you're enjoying this, make sure you like, subscribe, chuck on that bell, because I do great things like this all the time. That was a little up myself. But yeah, you should totally subscribe. Throw them down for me. Throw them down for me.
Yeah, you say when, muchacho, and I'll start getting this stuff happening.
Yeah.
There's one, and there's another. You have your own inventory that you could have easily just pulled those from, but I guess I just do everything for you.
It's a ceremonial throwdown.
Ceremonial throwdown. That sounds so metal.
That's my new band name. We're a ceremonial throwdown.
And I want to see blood.
Go.
Okay, we're going. So what we're going for is just like a random placement of cyan blocks, and and then Anthony's just
I love that.
I'm like talking like I'm actually like building something.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna do the bases for now, and if I've got time to create like a full shell, we're gonna do that.
Okay. I like this.
And I'm gonna like line some paths for you. Am I allowed to do that?
Oh, you do whatever you want. This is but I mean, I may not use them as paths.
There we go. Okay. Well, there you go. There's one of them.
What is this?
Okay. I don't have much time, and I know it.
We're up to 4 minutes.
What? Was that a minute? That's passed already.
Been a minute on
Oh
the
my
dot.
lord, dude. That is horrifying. Man, this is so stressful.
Oh, that's a very strong shape you're making.
It's huge.
All you're doing is making a shell. I gotta build it.
5 minutes is a lot less time than half an hour, though. That's the issue. Okay. I see how it is. Okay, so there's one of the buildings. How much time have we got left? Referee.
You're coming up to 3 minutes now.
3 minutes? Okay, cool. Oh, wow. I'm actually doing pretty good for time. I'm really, honestly, so interested to see how this turns out. Like, I tell everyone that, like, I'm your biggest fan. Like, I love your builds.
Oh, thanks,
like,
man.
I'm actually obsessed with your builds. There is some amazing builders out there, but there's just something about the way that you do your thing, you know?
Oh, that is so sweet of you.
It's really bloody nice.
Tell me real quick, what are you seeing this as?
Well, I can't tell you because I want you to go in with a fresh mindset, you know? Like, I don't want to ruin what you've got in mind, you know?
Oh, mate, I'll be honest right now. I have about as much in mind as these are standard shape.
I'm trying to keep it simple for you. Like, this is your first shell challenge.
This is my
Don't want to like overcomplicate it, you know? I've already given you reinforced deep slate, which is a bit of a doozy. I know I've got like more time, but I'm liking the vibe of this already.
Start creating shells instead of just adding more things on the ground.
Okay, there's a path. And okay, so can I give you one little moment of inspiration? I want this to be a throughway. Like I want that path to go through.
Okay.
Okay, that's one prerequisite, and it needs to come out this other side.
All right, I can do that.
5 minutes is such a short amount of time.
You have 40 seconds left.
Holy goddamn. Okay. Okay.
What are you?
Like so
are you making the deep dark? What are you doing here?
I don't know. You're gonna potentially get one shell in this shell challenge.
It looks like you have just thrown blocks around, and you're like, "There you go."
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's some obvious things, and I told you where the paths are. It's your choice to see if you actually want to have them as paths. But
7, 2, 1, done.
So what I was thinking is to give you 3 small buildings, though. You know?
Yeah, I can see that. What was your thought process? Were you thinking of something you think I could build, or were you like, I'm just going to make a mess and hope he comes up with something?
I basically just wanted to make sure that you had buildings that would be challenging. So I did a couple of round buildings, which I know you're quite proficient at, but I also wanted to ensure that I would have a building with like a bunch of edges and stuff so you could really mess around with some depth and keep it nice and interesting, you know?
Yeah, no, you've definitely given me a hard one.
Oh my.
You've definitely made this difficult for me.
Yeah, I know that it's within your capabilities. Half an hour is going to be a challenge and a half. I've seen you build some crazy stuff in half an hour, so I reckon you got this.
I got to use a honey block, and I got to use reinforced deep slate.
Yeah, that's a bit of a doozy, actually, isn't it?
You're going to go away now and disappear and do things. And, okay, bye. And he is out of here.
Bye, Anthony.
So now I have half an hour.
I will miss you. I'll see you at the end of this. I love you. Goodbye, little man holding a piece of reinforced deep slate.
Look at him go in the background over there.
I'm off on an adventure.
I'm going on an adventure.
Look at him.
Good luck, my friend.
All right. So I have half an hour now.
See you on the other side.
So I have half an hour now to see what I can come up with this little display behind me. So let's get building. So what I really wanted to do here was talk you through the build as I did it. However, in classic Trashkateer style, he'd bitten off more than he could chew. But this time, it was totally on my behalf. 3 small builds over 1 big build is 3 designs, 3 shapes to work out, and 3 roofs to navigate. I'll be honest, due to misclicking the timer, I did get a few extra minutes on this one. Though I'm sure you'll forgive me, as I could have probably worked on this for another hour to get it right. I was absolutely flying. I've not built this fast in my whole life. Logs, stone, quartz, smashing it down like I knew what the heck I was doing. I did not. I had a vision, and this is nothing like that. However, when you make 2 or 3 mistakes while you're building this fast, you start to really feel the pressure. If I could go back and do this again, there'd be a few things I would change, and I'm sure while you're watching you'll see these things. However, when you're throwing blocks down like The Rock does protein shakes, you're really just hoping it looks good. Now, I use composters here instead of where I'd normally kind of put a barrel or 2 in a build. Because, you know what? Heck, let's try new things in a timed build challenge. Good one, Anthony. Man, sometimes I think back and I'm like, what were you thinking? Luckily, it did turn out. Now, throwing the quartz down here, you know what? I was actually getting a bit of rhythm, getting a bit of movement, and then I realized that I was really already starting to cut it fine. It'd been about 10 minutes, and I really did not have anything else properly done. So, smashed in a little bit more of the foundation, and I know what. Look at that build. What is this? What is this shape I have chosen here? I mean, Trashkateer threw me under the bus with the shapes a little bit. However, I just kind of dived myself further under with all the choices I made kind of after that. So, not his fault. It is also mine. Now, this is where the mistakes started to creep in. Like, go on, back up. You go, fix it. I just want to yell at myself sometimes. There we go. Better. Much cleaner. Now, this is taking over the wizard kind of style hut. I love doing these builds. These builds usually come quite naturally to me. I do love a fantasy style build. However, when you're in panic mode, you think something would be second nature, and it's just not. Now, I put stairs up to the first level because really, underneath was kind of not really big enough to warrant putting a door and having a room down there. And you know what? It kind of worked. Now, this area, this roof, look, This roof sucked. It's boring. It's not great, but it worked. It gave me the ability to pick a palette. And when I say pick a palette, I mean randomly type words into the search bar and one of them being red and committing to that. Honestly, I really actually wanted to do a light palette, but I didn't. I went red. And when you suddenly are placing crimson wood and red concrete and red wool and nether bricks, and you just kind of hoping it works, and you know what? It did. You might ask, hey Anthony, why didn't you use honey? Because that was one of your blocks. You could have done an orange palette. And to that I say, that would have been a good idea. I really wish I thought of that. In fact, I really wish I thought of that. I've always wanted to do an orange roof palette, and this was the perfect opportunity, and I just did not take it. What you do see here, I finally start using that reinforced deep slate, which is nice. I thought I'd use it as a chimney. You might say that's a cop-out, and I might say it absolutely is. I mean, what else am I going to use it for? I mean, yeah, I could use pillars. There's a few things you could use it for, but I decided to use a chimney, and I'm sticking with it because, I mean, it's a challenge. I can't exactly go back and fix it now. Now, what I did do here was decide to use a bell roof, and I don't think I've done a bell roof in probably close to 12 months. Again, hey, you're in a build challenge that's timed. Let's do something that you're unfamiliar with. Oh man, I wish I could slap myself a little bit. I think I said that before, but I definitely wish I could have slapped myself a little bit. However, what you are starting to see is that panic set in when I looked at the time, and even with a little bit extra time I was able to steal at the start, it's coming down to about 6 minutes, and I got to finish this roof, I got to do a whole nother roof, and I got to get some paths in. So what you're seeing here is I'm getting up to the point of that'll do, and a lot of it is that'll do. And you know what? It's a good that'll do, but it's a that'll do. Look at that internal of that. Oh man. Anyway, this roof actually, look, I'm pretty competent at these roofs. What I didn't do is I didn't go high enough. And what you don't see on camera, because for some reason I just didn't click record at this point, is I actually lifted up one towards the top there, making it a little bit more pointy. However, this really displays the palette better than the other roofs in my opinion. And pointy roofs, as tricky as they can be sometimes, particularly when you're using blocks that maybe don't use stairs, they really show off your palettes well. It's worth giving them a crack. Now, this is where the point where I have about 2 minutes left and I realize there's just a whole nother part that I haven't done. Could I do a tower? Absolutely not. Storage area. Like, this could be attached to a stable, or it could be like where you put your wheat, like your wheat or something like that. Look, it makes the place look lived in and make it look real. Now, here I am just getting to the point where I am just throwing things down to get it done. And let's have a bit of a reveal. Look at this. I am so excited to show Trashkateer. He really made it like super difficult for me to get this done. And I think I've actually done a pretty good job. I'm going to call him over. He's off doing whatever he went off to do. Let's get his reaction. Oh, you know what? I reckon he's going to really like it. Let's go.
Okay, so,
where are you?
Oh, like so far away. I found a really lovely place to like build, but I'm realizing now that just going on a massive adventure while you were building that was a mistake, because I have no idea which way you are. 158 minus 23. Okay, I'm at minus 23. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Don't know the words to this thing.
Oh, yeah,
I can see a little glimpse of it.
Here he comes over through
I'm
the
gonna,
truth.
I don't want to like see it. Like I can see it on my map, so I'm gonna like come around looking at my little map and looking away. I want to kind of like walk over a hill and give you like a real legit reaction, you know? Okay.
All right, but I'm going to set you a challenge. Okay. Without going in the buildings, I want you to tell me where the honey blocks are and what they are doing.
Oh, God. I'm really excited. Sorry, I just heard the honey block noise again. Sorry about that reaction. Okay. God. Give me a countdown, and I'm going to do a really slow, dramatic spin. Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. What?
Holy shiitake mushrooms! Oh my god! Yeah, this is sick.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say
I'm
it's
not
complete.
seeing any reinforced deep slate or honey from the exterior.
Oh well, the reinforced deep slate is in the exterior. You just gotta go for a walk.
I'm going for a walk. Okay. Wait, so I need to guess what you use the honey for? Has it got something to do with the glass?
It does have something to do with the glass, actually. Come up here. We'll go up here first. I haven't finished the parts.
Does it?
So bear with me. It's all a bit jagged still. I was rushing by the end, so it's kind of everywhere. But apparently, according to our friend Scar, it brightens stained glass.
Interesting.
So
it's definitely a really cool effect. It's like created like this. I really like it. That's awesome.
Yeah. So if you look across here, the red in the window over there doesn't have any, but the yellow and orange does.
Right. Oh, that's crazy.
Oh,
this is cute. Oh, this is amazing. You know what? I expected you to create a little bee home in that one.
Why didn't you tell me? Are you really that stupid?
I didn't even finish the path, if I'm being honest.
I mean, you had half an hour. I'm actually a terrible friend for like asking you to do this much in such a short period of time.
3
Okay, I'm still looking for the deep slate though.
I reckon you're going to like it.
There? Okay. Wait, where the heck did you go?
Up the hill.
Oh, up here. Cool. Cool. Oh, chimney. Sick.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's cool.
I will say I did absolutely nothing inside.
Fair enough. No, that's totally fair. I would have been genuinely shook if you had have done something on the inside.
Come have a look at this beautiful interior.
Just 1 second. I also just want to point out how beautiful you have done the gradient on the roof and also the walls here. This is crazy.
Oh, you think so?
Like that's really nice. Yeah, that's really nice. Roof especially, like that's a really unique touch, but it's super effective.
Oh,
like that's awesome.
What you don't know and what you haven't heard is I've done a little voiceover for the build, and I absolutely shred myself for picking red. All right, are you ready? Are you ready for this?
I was born ready. Oh, this is terrible.
This is shocking.
I'm surprised. I'm genuinely surprised you got rid of all the wool that I put down.
I didn't. There's one piece left in homage to you.
Oh, yeah.
We probably could do something inside, but I ran out of time. I don't.
Oh, no. It's half an hour and I gave you 3 buildings. Like, you have absolutely, like, blown me away with this.
It's so funny walking around now and seeing so many mistakes. Though. Like, what are these blocks here?
Just ignore them. This is definitely penis shape.
Yeah, this is very phallic. You're right. It's a very strong shape. It's a very strong shape, they say.
Yeah, this is a very strong building, that one. Wow, dude, this is amazing. I really love this color palette. Like, I kind of want us to do this color palette in the future.
Yeah, I reckon.
This is rad.
I reckon we could do something like this in the future.
It feels like an actual little township. Just chuck some get some villager eggs and let's just chuck a whole bunch of villagers down, you know? Like it's an absolute bloody vibe. Oh my god, you did zombie. Oh no! Oh, my poor normal villagers. Oh no! They're all on fire though. I feel worse for the zombie village.
What is happening? It's look at him run! I'm so sorry. Run away! Look at all the baby zombie villagers. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh my god. All right. Are you ready? Ready?
Oh no! Oh mate, just like Titanic off the edge.
Pandemonium. Look at it. Run away! Brilliant.
I'm gonna one up you, Anthony.
No.
Oh, it's so loud.
It's so aggressive. I'm dropping in the artillery, guys. There is a battle of the century going on over here right now.
Are the villagers fighting them?
I've just thrown down some iron golems and some elder guardians.
Oh, sick! All right, I can hear it from me. I can hear the iron golems getting destroyed.
Who needs an iron farm?
30 meters away though. Yeah, who needs an iron farm? Who would you say is winning this fight?
I'd say the iron golem's doing well. Oh my god, what is happening here?
Oh my god.
So, on that note, we're going to leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. Please go check out the Trashkateer's pages, his YouTube page, his Twitch. Make sure you give him a little subscribe. Check out his music as well. And obviously, if you want to jump on as SMP, it is completely inclusive, as I said earlier. So it is so much fun. I will probably see you there.
Yeah.
But until next time, bye.
Bye.